More arrests, including the mastermind in rapper AKA's well-planned and premeditated murder. Temperatures soar in the Western Cape, and it's going to get worse. And megastar P. Diddy faces $30 million for alleged sexual assault. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
The mastermind and 6 others have been arrested for the murders of rapper Kiernan Forbes, AKA, and his friend Tebela Motswane. Some of the suspects will make their first court appearance tomorrow.
As investigations unfold, more information will come to light. But we are confident that we've got the main players. We've got evidence that is supporting that these are the suspects that executed this particular crime.
Police also revealed that Forbes was followed from the airport on the day he was killed.
We have a coordinator who's basically the master of everything. He's in custody. We have 2 shooters that you also on social media. We have 2 spotters that were part. One of the spotters was inside the restaurant observing and watching Mr. Forbes and his friends, as well as the organizer of firearms and vehicles, because the vehicle used as getaway firearms that were used to shoot, they all hired. The spotter initially followed Mr. Forbes from the airport on arrival, all the way to the hotel, as well as to the restaurant where the incident happened.
3 South Africans have been arrested for allegedly stealing 57 million rand from the Central Bank of Lesotho. The trio appeared in the Vicksburg Magistrates Court this week for fraud and money laundering charges. It's understood that the Hawks were requested by their counterparts in Lesotho to track money defrauded from the central bank. Hawks spokesperson Fikiswa Matoti says the funds were funneled into a South African bank through various company accounts.
This crime was committed with the assistance of Lesotho officials who, after intercepting vouchers meant for legitimate service providers, diverted payments to their core conspirators in South Africa. Some of these officials are already before court in Lesotho.
Very hot temperatures are predicted, and a red fire index warning has been issued for the Cape, Winelands and surrounding areas. The Weather Office has forecast temperatures in excess of 40 degrees Celsius for the next 48 hours. The municipality has flagged concerns around heat stroke and dehydration and the increasing risk of wildfires. Between January and February, the Cape Winelands experienced about 18 consecutive days of wildfires.
These conditions are perfect for rapid spread of wildfires. It is imperative that all residents exercise extreme caution and remain vigilant during this time. Avoid activities that could spark a potential fire, such as outdoor burning, careless disposal of cigarettes, and just for now, braaiing.
Saldanha Bay Mayor Andre Tritter says the search for 6-year-old Jocelyn Smith will continue, but without the community's presence. That's because the community took the law into their own hands on Monday night, ransacking the homes of people they believe are suspects. Jocelyn went missing from her Middelpos home on Monday last week and has still not been found. Yesterday, the search for the little girl was called off due to the volatile situation in the community.
People say that she just vanished. No, people do not just vanish. Everybody sees something. Whether it's stuck in your mind and you forget about it and later on you remember, but somebody must have seen her somewhere. Somebody must have seen who she was with. Somebody must have seen her playing somewhere. It doesn't matter if it's going to make people angry that you saw it or what. It's your obligation and your responsibility as a citizen of this country to take whatever evidence you have or whatever information you have and take it to SAP so that we can find her. Because if we keep things to ourselves, it can be your child tomorrow, it can be the neighbor's child tomorrow, it can be anybody's child, it can even be adults.
A royal stamp of approval ahead of KZN's State of the Province address. KZN is a battleground for many parties, old and new, including Jacob Zuma's MK party.
The KZN Premier took to the podium today, addressing guests for almost 3 hours. She praised former KZN Premiers for what she described as development in the province. However, opposition parties have criticized her remarks, the KZN leader Francois Rogers.
I think the Premier and the ANC are out of touch with reality, because if you listen to this very, very long and detailed State of the Province address, it appears nothing's wrong in our province.
The EFF's Mongezi Twala says the SOPA was just a campaigning tactic.
It was just pure electioneering. It was just pure grandstanding. There's still high level of unemployment rate in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. There's still high level of crimes in the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
While Rise Mzansi's Nonkululeko Hlongwane Mhlongo says the SOPA did not focus on the lives of ordinary people.
So again, one thing that is mentioned during the SOPA, but the reality and the lived experiences of abantu abase-KZN do not speak to izinto ezikhulunywe namhlanje.
Nhlanhla Mabaso, Eyewitness News, Peter Maritzburg.
Sean Combs, popularly known as P. Diddy, has again been accused of sexual assault, this time by a music producer who's suing him for $38 million. Rodney Lil Rod Jones claims he was a victim of unsolicited groping and sexual touching while working for the rapper on his latest album between September 2022 and November 2023. According to court documents, the music producer's lawyers say he was drugged and, quote, recalls waking up naked, dizzy and confused, finding himself in bed with two sex workers and Combs. Jones also alleges in his suit that the rapper was, quote, grooming him to pass him off to his friends and to entice him to engage in serious illegal activity. I'll see you for more tomorrow. Don't forget to download the EWN News app.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.